What's up guys, in today's video we're going to be reviewing the HSKRC frame that has 5mm arms and is a 5-inch racing quad. We're also going to be showing you how to build it as well. So let's begin. So the parts included are some 5mm arms that it does come with. These are decent quality. They don't have a nice finish really. The finish is kind of, well, there is no finish, that's the thing. But, I mean, if it is an outdoor quad that you're going to bang around a lot, it's okay. You've also got all the attachment screws, some little red attachment standoffs, some other standoffs used for the back and the battery mount. This is for the battery mount and for the frame. It also comes with a little GoPro stand, which I thought was awesome. So, without further ado, let's build this. So guys, the first step you're going to want to do is to put together the arms. Now I put 3 of the arms together already, just so I could show you the last arm. And, well, you get this one circle looking piece. You're going to want to get that and put it on the bottom. Then you're going to want to attach your arm like so, sliding it in there. Now like I said, this kit is cheap. It's Chinese quality. It's not really the best quality. So you're going to have to probably push them in a little bit, or sand them using some sandpaper. Now what you want to do is get your long screw with this large circle bulb head and put it, the one closest, into the middle like so. What that should do is it should come out right here in the right spot to place your standoffs. Now you get these little silver cup looking things where they're a lot smaller on one side than the other. One side's really big, the other side's kind of small. You want to put the small side downwards. They're almost like self-tightening nuts, which is really cool. It's the one thing that makes this frame really great. And then you want to hold it in place and tighten it down, making sure to hold the silver nut, that way it doesn't move. Oops. Alright. Now what you want to do is get one of your little standoff pieces. It comes with a lot of replacements, which is really nice. And after that, you want to move on to the next one out. Now it comes there's 3 different screw sizes. Like I mentioned, we already used the big one. Let me see if I can get that on the camera. We already used the big one, so now the next one we're going to use is this medium size one. So just like before, get your medium screw, put it through the bottom of the frame, like so. Get one of your small silver nut pieces and tighten it down on that screw. Like so. So now guys, the next step on building the frame is to put the top on, like so. So what we're going to want to do with this is first assemble the top. Now you get 2 of these little panels. They're the same thing. They're basically just replacements for each other, which is nice that they have replacements because these things are very thin. 2mm that is, or actually 1.5. Now, for me, this didn't really fit very well, so I had to use some sandpaper and just sand the little edges until they finally fit into place. Afterwards, what you're going to want to do is get one of these, 2 of them come in the kit, and screw them in like so, with the rounded over part facing up, like that. Alright, just finished that. Now you want to make sure to use the smallest screws that come in the package that are bulbed over like that, or rounded over, my bad. Now, it doesn't really matter because this frame, it works both ways as long as you don't put it this way. I mean, duh. So what you want to do is just pick a side you want to go forward, and then as you'll see here, you have 2 little mounting screws on both sides. And you also see here that you have 2 little holes on both sides. Now if you connect those 2 things, bada bing bada boom, there's your frame almost entirely complete. So the next step is to get your GoPro mount that comes with the package attached to the top of this piece right here, as so. So you'll get 2 of these little L-shaped pieces and one of these heart-shaped pieces, and you'll see little grooves on the bottom that fit that, and so just stick it in together. Now after you do that, you'll find there's 3 standoffs that come in your package. 2 small ones and 1 large one. You're going to need the 2 small ones for this step. Now as you can see, there's 2 different sizes of this, a pointy one and rounded over one. For the pointy one, you want to make sure to use the small one and use the small screws to screw it in. And for the other side, same follows, except you'll notice that when you look at the screws, there is 2 screws that are just a little bit longer, and those are the ones you want to use on the rounded over side. So I'll do that and cut to what it looks like. So guys, after you finish that, you should have something like this. Now if you want it to stay still while you're filming, you want to make sure to tighten it down really well, but not too tight, that way you don't strip your screws or your driver. What's cool though too is that it also has this little hole so you can put your strap around the GoPro so it fits perfectly. Now the last step is to put this standoff where it belongs. Depending on where your camera is and how big it is, you have 3 holes. For me, I'm going to be putting it in the hole farthest back because my camera is very large. And so I'll do that, and you want to use the small screws, not the medium screws, but the small rounded over screws for that. So guys, here it is, the quad completely finished. It looks extremely nice. Now I haven't screwed on the top yet because I'm going to solder. And if you guys want to see the build, all the parts I use and everything for this, make sure to check it down in the description below. I'll leave a link, and so y'all can check that out. And overall, the weight said on the website under 100 grams, and well, it wasn't lying. It's 93 grams. Now that's without the battery or anything else. But this is a light quad if you're looking for that, and it has 5-inch arms. So this quad is great for beginners, great for anybody else advanced, and I would recommend it to everyone, especially filmmakers, due to the GoPro stand and other things like that. So make sure to like and subscribe, guys, and go check out my other build video on this quadcopter frame and the parts I used, and make sure to subscribe. Peace out.